Dark Hydra. Good song.
Pop, pop, pop. All right, welcome everyone to the episode 1 of Golds and Gambits podcast. Brought to you with featuring Lilp, Xdro, and Castello. You gotta go, Bubba. I'm sorry. I know, I'm the worst. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Come on.
Also brought to you by Baby Rapido.
Baby Rapido. So how are you guys doing today? My name is Lilp. This is my real voice.
It was so weird getting in here, hearing your real voice.
Baton Lilp on the freaking podcast. I see. How you guys doing? Everybody in chat, how's everybody doing, Baton? You guys Gucci? How you doing? I'm nothing. What's good, Baton? Wolf Force, Familia G, fucking the real Allen White, Miggy, Scarface. What's good? How you guys doing? We're just here chilling, you know. Chilling with the freaking homies. About to lighten up the world and shit, Baton. You feel me? It's Modelo time, fool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lil P's a menace.
All right,
bro.
sorry guys. All right, we should be good now. All right, so I am Lilp, Xdro, and Castello. We're gonna be your host right now. Castello is a guest host this week because our regular host could not make it. I brought him in because it would be good to have a cop side perspective of everything we're talking about. And oh my god, hold on 1 second.
Even though I'm a filthy jewelry store robber now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, he's an ex-cop.
Dang.
Damn, he's playing Minecraft? Bro. This ain't no Minecraft podcast. This is 5M podcast. So yeah, my name's
Speaking
Lil
of
P.
5M.
Ex-cop.
Yeah, he's playing
All
Minecraft.
right. So sorry about that. Sorry about the interruptions. This week we're gonna talk about the beginning of the podcast, why we made one, why we're doing it. We want to really just highlight a couple of things: in-game stories, community spotlights, and things in this episode, recent events, stuff like that. So first and foremost, one of the things that I know that we just happened and is coming in pretty quick is the taco shop. So we're really happy to have that. Dro and Miggy have been doing a real good job on that. Some little latest in-game stories. What do you guys feel about Castello not being a cop anymore?
I was about to say that's a great segue, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know that even happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that even happened either.
What? Yeah, I'm no longer a Fed boy.
He is no longer a Fed boy. He is a dirty jewelry store robber now. I still don't trust him. I don't blame you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like this is an undercover storyline.
Oh yeah.
What's the over-under?
I have a criminal record. I got caught already, guys.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a superior in the police department, they could definitely give me a criminal record too.
Oliver, go get. Oliver.
Look, I wish it was undercover
Go
work.
get mama. Go get mama. No.
Yeah, they did. They janked my nose too much.
Go get mama.
You know, someone just like you came down to the barrio. You know that, right? With the big ass nose and shit.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
All right. Real quick, I want everyone to introduce yourselves. tell you who you are and who your character is. So I am Luck Q. I RP as Jose Rapido, leader of the Vagos, and the best thing I like about logging in every day and going in the city is being able to try and make people laugh. That's my goal every time I log in, is to try to be as funny as I can, and forever be Delroy. I'm not. It's and I try to make people laugh. I try to make have a good time, make light of a hard city, I guess you would say. And yeah, Lil P.
Well, I'm little P Vatos, I played the little guy, part of the Capitanos of the Vagos. I'm here for behalf of Luck. Thank you for having me as one of the hosts. Well, to be honest, I like being in the city because, I've been in multiple cities, and this is the only city where I feel like home, where there's no like controversy of admins and people, and no like favoritism and stuff like that, which I really like. Everybody's chill. And I like being around the people in the city because they're all funny, they're all awesome. They create great content, and it's just overall just an amazing server.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. I'm fucking Dro. I play Reggie a lot. You might have seen me around. Mostly I'm like Luck. I just come here to, have a good time. I love seeing fucking how fast this server is growing though. We came to it, I think, like right before they went to the 30s.
Yeah, the 30. Or you mean the 50s or the?
No, the 30.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
Oh,
30s?
yeah. So in 2.0,
Before
yes,
that.
yes, slightly before the 30s, yes.
And I mean, even since then, it's been awesome to see the difference from where it was then to already what it is now, being so young.
Yeah, that.
But yeah,
Awesome.
that's about it.
Castello.
Well, obviously I play Big Nose Castello. I would say that my favorite part of the city was, being a police officer, but now I can experience the other side of the spectrum because in every server I've ever played, I've always been a police officer, and there's also like a wide variety of criminal stuff to do that I've found out, as well as a good environment of criminals around. It's not just like 100K or die server, or people are spinning each other's blocks. People are actually building stories. We got cool people like you guys. I like the Aztecas gang. They're cool. I like OTF dudes. They're funny. I like Louis Lau's gang. They're obviously all really cool dudes. I love getting in roleplay with like him and Haywood and all those dudes.
Yeah.
Why did I get fired?
We'll come to questions and answers in a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, awesome. I do appreciate you guys being here. Castello, thanks for coming on last notice and filling in the spot. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I want to touch on that really quickly. The server growth is insane. We came a little bit before 2.0. We didn't RP as Vagos. I think I was going around by myself playing one lifers, and Reggie had actually made a official gang in 2.0.
Yeah, like a PMC, the Blackwater.
Yeah, and they ran over there where Rust runs and No Pixel on the at the recycling center, or the junkyard in the middle of the city on the south side. And so he had already experienced what a whitelisted gang was on the server. So when it went, we were super sad, obviously, and I think everyone was when 2.0 left, because me, Dro, and some other people that are actually RP in the Vagos now, we came from like realistic roleplay servers, which is way more serious. Like, you had to do things realistically. But
it has its ups and downs.
It has its ups and downs. I pay homage to it because of the fact that I think my RP is better now than it ever was because of those servers. It was just 20 minutes of medical RP was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And my RP is way better now because of being like held to a higher standard. So I don't diss any of the servers I've ever been a part of. Like, it was a great experience, and I got to meet some really cool people that I was able to bring along with me who were really good role players. So, but yeah, we were really upset that 2.0 had died and it was getting shut down. I got told because of my RP that hey, hang in there. We're making a 30 server and it's gonna be 6. Sent me some screenshots. Bet I'm down. Right. At that time, Ignite RP, which everyone knows, that some of the No Pixel streamers went to, was really popular for the 80s. And I was like, okay, the 30s, like, that's gonna be cool. Like, that's gonna be different, and that's gonna bring a lot of attention. And we were stoked for it. So, of the short run 30s that we had, I had a blast. Like, 30s were great. A little bit bummed that we were like, hey, we have to move to the 50s. I understand the reasoning why, though. Like, the reasoning why is, like, you know, Goldrush, we gotta understand, isn't just a 5M server. It's a Red M server, too. And the Red M server is way bigger. Like, that's what's crazy about it. Like, the Red M server is so much bigger than the 5M server. And they already had an established community, and everything that they were at risk of everything, you know, by doing that 30 server. So they had to shut it down. So I get that completely. And when they moved to the 50s, I was like, okay, cool. Like, okay, 50s, a little less than the 80s. I'm still expecting, like, you know, the cool classic cars and still not as much harder things to get with guns and stuff like that. And then 50s didn't really have a good, like, launch. I think everyone was still bummed about it not being the 30s. And when it went,
didn't translate well with the map either. I don't think.
yeah,
I feel like with the 30s map, it was like a new environment for everybody, so it was real easy to immerse yourself. But then when, you know, as soon as we went back to the regular map, and like everybody just fell back into regular 5MRP, you know, the normal.
yeah, 100%. And yeah, I agree with that. And then when we got the announcement I was going back to modern, we're like, oh fuck, here we go again. Like, it's World of Warcraft all over again, just recycling the shit, right? And then we
not gonna lie, we almost jumped ship. Remember?
We did. We almost jumped ship. We were very skeptical of it, but we're like, you know what? Let's fucking try it out. And then when it came time to making the characters, I made Jose first, and then I was like, if we're gonna do this, let's do it the right way, and let's set a good expectation for what a Southside gang should be. And in that immediate moment, I brought in, I wanted to bring in Reggie and Miggy, and because I knew how good their roleplay was with Southside gangs, and they knew how I roleplay with Southside gangs. So here we are. Now we're a couple months, maybe 3-4 months into 3.0. Is it 2 or 3?
Yeah, I think it's 3 now.
3
Yeah,
now?
I want to say it's 3.
We're in 3 months now for the 3.0, and it's insane. Like, it is way better than 2.0 was by far. The people are way better. The interactions are way better, and I think we have a lot of thanks to the staff for that, for listening and giving a lot of feedback. And, you know, my goal is just to give my, you know, point of view on things. I could be wrong, you know. Yeah, I did make the podcast, yeah. And and yeah, I just staff is really amazing. They're super quick. They're on top of it. So I really give a shout out to ownership and who they put around them, because I think that makes a big difference. I've been in servers before where admins they'll say they hear you, but they don't really fucking hear you. And
honestly, this is like the first time I've been through a lot of servers, been on this 5M since it basically came out. And almost every server we've been a part of, like the staff or owner, it was basically their playground, and you had to play by their rules, you know. And then it wasn't really the community. This is the first server where I feel like it's actually the community server. You know what I mean? They listen to everybody, they tweak it for everybody. Nobody's favored.
Yeah, and what I like about this server too is that if you put something in suggestions, they'll tell you if it's most of it's thumbs up, they'll tell you, okay, we're gonna work on this and we're gonna see how it is, and if it doesn't work out, we're just gonna take it out. And the way that they read suggestions, then add it in, and they're just quick and on top of the community, and whatever the community speaks is just they just do it. There's no questions asked.
Yeah. yeah, no, they're and, woo, someone's dog's angry.
My fault.
You're good. Yeah. So, without further ado, I want to go into the next section. So some in-game highlights. Everyone who is a part of the Golden Gambits podcast Discord, if you're not, get involved. I am going to post a link in chat. Join the Discord. There's a section called clip submissions, and this is where every week we go through all the clips that you guys submitted, and we go over some funny moments. We go over some storyline moments. We go over a lot of different stuff. So, one of the ones that we're going to highlight right now is a really good Arpia. Jeez.
Arpia.
Mafia with the 20 gifted. You're a fucking maniac. Thank you, buddy. I really
Mafia
appreciate
W.
it. Holy shit. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Everyone,
Mafia W. Hell yeah.
Give him some luck hypes in the chat. Holy shit. That's insane.
Everybody give a
Let's go.
Everybody give a round of applause for this clip that we're about to see from the Arpia.
Arpia Sia. Yeah.
Arpia Sia.
Yeah, this is a really funny clip that Miggy got taken with. Oh, Miggy, you're not sub. that Miggy ended up capturing, and Sia's down bad right now, and she's down bad right now. Looks like. So let's just watch it.
Okay, you got something.
Sorry, I thought that thing.
Oh, you're a bastard. For that, I'm gonna kill you.
No, don't kill me.
Hey, listen, you can come over to my apartment later, okay?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
oh,
Yeah,
what
get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
God
Oh
damn it.
my god.
See, I told her not to sniff everything. Nope. And she mixed it with alcohol too.
Get
Goddamn.
the
Yeah,
fuck in
yeah,
here.
she mixed it with alcohol.
I like how
Alright.
our first reaction was just to run. And nobody tried to help her. We just ran.
She had a friend there. But yeah, dude, she really plays into her story roles really well. She had just gone through a breakup, and her mascara was running. Her feet were bruised. And the attic card from Sia has been funny to watch. Yeah, it's been really good. She's really good at playing the part. Let's see here. We'll go up to. See, a lot of these are just us, and I don't want to highlight us all the time. All right, let's see what Familia shared here. Oh, this is from the 50s.
Put your fucking hands up now.
my god.
Put your hands up now.
A hand should have went up
Put
right
your
then and
hands
there.
up now.
Well, why didn't hands go up? Oh, okay. All right. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
He gets smoked.
Going
Okay.
hard.
All right.
What's
That must have been like right
Oh
when
my
we got
God.
The
our
locals
guns.
started busting back at him. Holy shit.
Look where you fucking started, Roger.
Look what you started, Roger.
Oh my god. I took
He
three of them.
almost got away with that. Local didn't bust.
Yeah, he did.
I'd be hurt if
Okay.
I went on a streak like that and then I got killed by a local.
Oh my God. Okay. Hand should have went up. Fine. Whatever. But that was really funny. That was like that's a good clip right there. You got 3 cops in the 50s with a knife. Let's see here. We got screenshot beta. What's this? Oh, okay. Just Chester and is that you, Castello?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, well, that was Command Wade that got the motherfucker.
Well, it's confirmed.
It is confirmed.
Castello likes to carry people.
He does like to carry people. Well, now you can do that in the prison cell, right? All right, what else we got here? Bro Tweakin' by Miggy.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
What in the hell?
What the?
Alright, chill out. Oh my
Straight out of Slipknot.
The homie's wearing a Slipknot, man.
What the
So that's Donnie and Miggy in that one. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. All right, well,
Bro, what's tweaking?
he was tweaking. He was tweaking hard. All right, what else we got here? I need people
Bro,
to.
if
I
Donnie
need to,
come at me, bro, if Donnie come at me with that outfit, I'm running.
right? Yeah. All right. Miggy gets a whole lot of clips, man. Let's see.
If you're gonna take something, just take my.
What?
Oh, you own part of one of.
Okay.
If you're gonna take
Little
something,
quick one.
just take my.
Okay, I love bleeping soundboards. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. All right. Let's see here. See Donnie in dark alley. I'm definitely running away. Absolutely, me too. All right, let's go into the next segment here. Oh, one thing I wanted to go over real quick. I'm gonna shoot this from 5M videos. There's some cool stuff in here that hasn't been submitted. Some other RPers that I want to highlight and stuff like that from the server. I don't know how this is gonna go. I haven't seen this yet, so this is my raw
Outside
reaction
of that,
for it.
you know, like, how do the kids do it? Squaw!
Something like that.
All right, yeah. See you guys. I'll
Yeah.
phone them. Phone them. Outside of that, you know,
Okay.
like.
On phone them.
He's acting like an
Okay.
undercover alien.
Yeah, he is.
Squaw!
He threw up the Vago sign at first.
All right, yeah. See you
Okay.
guys.
On the
phone them.
G's.
I'll phone.
So that's funny. Whoever that guy is, props to him. That was hilarious. All right. Great work, guys, from Nick DeSantos. So that was one of the bozos that clipped that. So let's watch this one.
Might need to go over there. Go to the hospital.
Oh no. Oh.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. little tidbit. That's how Lil P gets away most of the time.
I don't get away like that.
That's shut up.
I'm always in the car and I just yell out, "Help! I'll give you
Do the-
10K."
Do the Jambo clip? Which Jambo clip? Which one?
The one of us undercover? Or the one of him beating Jambo up?
Yeah, does anybody have a clip of when they raided us at the apartments?
Where
Like a whole
the whole
video,
thing
bro.
we're all kicking the shit out of him. Oh, the torture. Oh, the torture arc. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Reggie, you got that? I think you have that. I think you sent that to me. That's deep in ESV clips. I have to find it.
I have it if you want my point of view.
Yeah, that's deep in ESV clips. Hold on. Before that.
I'm not seeing it either.
Yeah, it's hard to find. Okay, hold on. Twitch videos. Ah, no. He took
That
it
sucks.
down. All because he arrested me and got on the list.
It's tough.
That is tough. Posted a Jambo clip in submissions. I need more Jambo clips. Oh, that one. Okay, all right.
That was funny.
This one's pretty good. Oh, hold on.
Gunshot wound I'm treating here. Yep.
I know
Another
you're.
gunshot wound I'm treating here, so just give me a
No,
minute.
you're fine. I was just gonna let you know that officer was over there. It's just
Who the
paint all
fuck is
over.
that? Who is it? Who is that? Who the fuck is it? The fuck is gonna hold the Who is it? Get the fuck Who the fuck is over there? Pull the plug.
I love how Jambo just sounds terrified and surprised at all times.
Yeah.
Dude, after he got his ass beaten, he just started crying.
Oh, dude, he went on like I don't know how long. He's another one that stays.
I was laughing.
He's another one that stays in character so much. Like he just stays inside of it, which actually brings us to the next segment of the weekly podcast, which is RP of the week. This is where we highlight what we determine to be a really fucking good RPer who typically makes everything a lighter situation. And this week it is going to Dr. Spicy 777, aka Jambo Wiggler. I don't think anybody's gonna have any objections to that. I'm going to plug his stream right now.
Yeah, honestly, every encounter, dude, literally every single encounter is fucking.
Yeah, no, Jambo's a certified top tier role player.
Yeah, can we get Jambo a little golf clap for his good work?
There's two John Does.
I love Jambo, man. He's funny.
Yep. Benny, Bino, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Make sure everyone drops Dr. Spicy a follow.
Oh, look at him. He's robbing graves.
What
a bad man.
Jesus, bless you.
Thank you. All right. So the reason why we wanted to do it for Jambo, okay, is because every interaction with Jambo ends up being a positive interaction regardless. Regardless of the outcome. I have been arrested on so many things, like to the point where like things shouldn't have happened, whatever. Things happen, right, in RP. And OOC, I'm just upset. I'm like, it shouldn't have happened. Like it not that I should have got away. It's just like the things that happened shouldn't have happened. And I'm sitting in the cell and I'm just kind of like, whatever. And then Jambo walks in and I am forced to RP very lightheartedly because he makes you want to RP better. Thanks, Christiana, for the prime. I appreciate it. He makes you want to RP better. I'm going to go over some Jambo highlights that we have here. I think we have an ESV clips where the fight happened. And big ups to Guatit, Commissioner Guatit, and Guatit, the admin, for putting this together, because if he didn't, it wouldn't have happened. And it was hilarious. It was so freaking funny. Was that before I pulled the plug? It was. Reggie, I think you have that one. Yeah, I think you have that one.
You said you'd be like, damn it, Jambo, I wanted to be upset. Who invited you?
Pretty much, dude. Pretty much.
He simply will not allow it.
He won't allow it. He won't. Okay. Whitaker getting it. All right, I definitely have to see this. Sia has dropped some stuff in here. We're gonna go back through and we're gonna look at some more stuff. That clip of Jambo just pretty much did that. It did a it kind of highlighted what kind of RP he is. He's like, my neck's cracked the other way. I can't see who it is. And like he just makes a realistic situation out of everything. All right, Dro posted it. This is one of the reasons why right here. He can't. Okay, so full backstory. Jambo comes down to the barrio. We see Guatit on the side of the road, and we're like, hey, why has Jambo been like? He's a detective. His job is to patrol like and to sniff shit out. So we're like, hey, why has he been down here? Right? We think he's targeting us. So Guatit's like, okay, he's not targeting you guys, but I'll call him down here, right? And this is what happens whenever I call down here.
Hey, put the phone away. Come on.
Put the phone away. Come on. So you guys don't hold on. You guys don't hear this real quick. You guys don't hear this. He's like when he's talking shit to me, as he's punching me. He's like, "You want to torture me? You want to torture me?"
Oh, by the way, I do not know how we got off of that.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, we got him on the ropes.
Oh! Get him, Jambo, get him! Damn.
Yeah, puto, you gotta knock the fuck out. You gotta knock the fuck out.
Especially with Speedy posting the evidence. Correct. Yeah, we got the 9s, but it is what it is. All right. So for that reason, like I said, we're awarding Dr. Spicy Role Player of the Week. I'm going to put in the Discord a text channel for everyone to see who the RPR of the week is. It's gonna have a link to their Twitch if they stream. If they don't stream, they're still gonna get accolades, stuff like that for RPR of the week. Aside from that, does anyone else want to weigh in on their interactions with Jambo?
I mean,
Jeez.
the funny part, what I like Jambo is that fucking when they came to get me for the 9s, that was funny. I was running and I was like, "You're not gonna get me! You're not gonna get me! I'm running!" And he's like, "Stop running!" And I'm like, "Nope, you're not gonna get me! Fuck you!" I just started running. I accidentally woke up my mom and she came into my room. She was like, "Lower your voice."
I wish we had a clip of them raiding the barrio when that happened, dude. They like came out of that mail truck.
I think I have it. Where is it? Oops. Oh, here it is. I called it Lilp get the 9s.
Stairs.
What the?
I got jumped by a quackhead on those stairs.
What the fuck? You got jumped by what?
By
Did
a
you
quackhead,
commit
I
it?
was-
Did you report the crime?
No. Yes, sir.
You did? You snitched on that motherfucker? Okay, good.
Yes, sir. They were able to collect DNA because I was cleaning up all the ejaculation off the stairs, and
Thanks for letting me know.
some of it got stuck in my hair.
What the fuck?
Yes,
Dog.
sir. That was one of the main things I had to clean up at MRPD with all the crackhead calls.
Oh my. Crackhead come? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ejaculate.
Okay. Paper in the matter clothing. Hold on.
He said, "Oh, yes, the ejaculate."
Okay, I'm gonna read off some number of the clothing. All right, with your crackhead come. Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's try this. Okay,
Oh,
so
the
there's dress
ejaculate.
uniforms. These aren't. We need to give you a duty uniform.
I got jumped by a quackhead on those stairs.
What the fuck?
All right, that's fine. That was good. That was a good clip.
I sent you when they raided us.
All right, let's watch this. I'm sure everyone wants to see this.
It starts at 25 minutes and 09.
Alright, go ahead and get in there.
25 minutes and 09.
Yeah. Because this is when. Yeah, because this is when we did the Fleeka and I put the whole Fleeka thing in there.
Okay.
Oh, did you?
Oh. Here we go.
Who's that?
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yo, jump out, boys. What the hell?
They all came out of nowhere, bro.
We're getting raided. I'm getting shot at. Holy fuck!
Forgot we did that.
Nowhere near there. Cops are raiding us. Cops are raiding us. No. Where's the cuete?
I was
Where's the
panicking,
cuete?
bro.
Help, 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 help!
I said help, 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 help!
I just put the fucking things in the stash. Go, 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 go,
Dude, Chester was so mad that his tires got shot out during this.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah, he was.
He
Go,
said,
give me keys.
Get the fuck off the bike. Hands up, motherfucker.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Go, 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 go.
It has nothing to do with it.
Go, what the
Get the fuck out of the car right now. I'm fucking sitting here by fucking self. You hear me? Get the fuck out the car. Get the fuck out the car right now. Get the fuck out the car right now, you piece of shit.
They're mad, bro. I need a pickup.
yeah, full disclosure, I'm not anywhere near here.
Jambo pops up and it's like, stop running.
Never. I didn't do shit.
I knew you were gonna blast me if I climbed up that ladder.
I didn't have a gun.
He didn't have a gun on him.
Oh, I should have climbed it then. Shit.
Yeah, we had just literally stored like everything because like we just did that robbery.
Alright, so when's Jambo come in? We're highlighting Jambo, not you.
When I start running to Maze Bank Arena.
I'm fast as fuck. I'm about to smoke meth. I'm about to smoke meth.
Guati has joined the
I'm
party.
about to smoke
Yeah.
meth. You don't want me to run? Fuck you.
There was actually like a really long foot chase.
Never catch me alive. You never catch me alive. Never catch me alive.
Put your hands up.
He started
Come on, back up.
laughing.
Who's that?
Couldn't
Who's
hold
that?
it in.
Was that in the car? Fuck you.
Thanks, good seat. I
Oh my god, he's got so much weight on him.
Fuck you. Never catch me alive.
appreciate it. You get to torture me, motherfucker.
I never been to jail.
Stay on the fucking ground. Do not get up.
Fuck you
I
guys.
said stay on the fucking ground. You little fuck. Get on the ground.
You little fuck, get up.
Damn, he keeps going.
Put your fucking
I never been to jail. I've never been to jail. I've never been to jail.
Holy
Yo,
shit.
Whitaker was going off,
Fucking
dude.
baton his ass. So
Yeah, baton him.
No,
There you go.
can't. You
Stay
can't.
on the ground. Stay on the ground.
All of these guns are
Just stay on the ground.
Ah!
Hey, baton him.
Baton him. Yeah, beat his ass. That's what I'd be doing right now. Go, 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 go! Go! Oh no!
Ah!
Stop
Okay,
resisting.
I'll stop.
Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Stop resisting.
Eating a ham sandwich.
Oh shit!
Mid chase, just munching.
Ah.
You get everyone on a foot chase?
Oh, my face! You never catch me.
Stay on the fucking ground. Stop
Oh!
resisting.
Should have went for cuffs there.
Oh,
Oh, but at this point, I'd be happy with that too. Keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. Keep hitting his little ass. All right. That's good.
They
Okay.
brutalized him.
Yeah,
Damn.
they did. I really want somebody to be able to pull up the whole reason why we got the 9s in the first place. Let me see if I can go back and find it. Is it not in collections? It's not in my clips. I don't think anyway. No, because it's not gonna be that long or short. It was after that. It was after that. Avoiding and getting interrogated. Okay, this is probably what it was.
Yeah, somewhere near there because he had just interrogated me and Miggy.
Can we break the Bobcat curse? Maybe that one? Hold on. I was in this outfit. It was after the car show. This one. Just bear with me. Bear with me, chat. Give me a second. It'll be well worth it if I can find it. I'm scrubbing through until I can find it. I think it was the mayor debate one. It was a mayor debate one, but I don't. It was this one? Yeah, okay, alright, here we go.
Alright, where you guys, Lilp?
Alright, let's fast forward to...
Lower pillbox.
Hey, what those? At him.
I give you guys like a little.
Alright, so,
Let him go.
Full disclosure, what happened? Okay, so we ended up kidnapping Jambo because he kept interrogating us and he was bringing a lot of heat on us, okay?
Let him go a step away. No, let him go a step away. Let him go a step away. Don't move.
Come on, guys.
Get
I've been nice. I've been nice to you guys, man.
All right.
This is fucked up.
Put him in the car. Put him in the
I
car.
am.
What is
Hold on, we're gonna fast forward a little
Have a
bit.
seat.
Travis again?
You know, put that man
Yeah,
in the
just
red
take a
room.
We
Take
put
a
him in
seat.
the red room.
Take a seat. Alright.
Oh my fucking god.
Yo, he interrogated us. We had to interrogate him.
Exactly.
Listen,
Oh
Jumbo.
my goodness.
Listen, Jumbo. Alright, listen. Someone here. I'm gonna record this, okay?
Can I touch him?
What?
Oh, never mind. This fool. Let me see what you got on me for.
Alright.
No, he's already doing it. I gotta do it. He fucking locked me up.
You know, and I like taking a piss in MRPD because they got clean bathrooms.
That's
and
horseshit.
I'll take a piss. What? That's not horseshit.
That's horseshit.
I got testimony. I got an alibi. I swear.
Okay, who's your alibi?
I forgot her name. It's Yaki.
No.
Yaki saw me taking
Oh,
a piss.
okay. alright.
Yaki.
Yeah.
Yaki.
Beat it. Hit
I
him.
want her ass too.
Put your gun away and hit him one time.
I want her ass too.
Put your gun away and hit him one time for that.
Don't fucking hit me with it. Come on.
Put your gun away and hit him one time for that.
Pistol.
Yo, come on.
There you go.
Yaki's a little. I fucking hate Yaki, man. I
He
fucking hate
kicked him in
Yaki.
the nuts.
What do you mean? You gave the bully beat down yesterday.
Alright. One more question. It's my turn.
All right. Have anyone ask you something?
One more question. You can ask him one more question.
Oh, okay. Third question. You know, it's not a question. I'm just gonna torture you.
What?
No, don't do that.
Why
No.
can't I do that?
Come back in here. Come back in here.
God damn.
All right, what do you
He's
want me
like,
to
don't do that.
All right, you said it.
He's like, I'm done asking questions. I'm just gonna torture you.
All right, come on. Well.
I want to ask him a question too.
Well, Vato.
What is that? What is that? A firecracker? What
Hey,
the fuck is
listen.
that?
Don't worry about the Vato. Hey, listen. Let me ask you a question, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with the increased fines, huh?
Oh my goodness.
No, listen. You better watch your words very carefully these next couple of words.
All right, listen. Okay. So the increased fines is not my fault. Okay. They in the words. It's the
Let
higher
me
power.
ask you. No, listen.
What?
Listen what I say, okay? All right. Is it or is it not your choice? Like if somebody is, running away in a car, maybe not his.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You wanna go with GTA or you wanna go with evading, huh? You choose.
GTA.
GTA, huh?
Yeah. I like
Wrong answer.
cars.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Little P is yours. He's all yours, Little P. You got your katana?
Wait, I want to torture. Pull his eyeballs out.
No, hold on.
Pull his
Take that
eyeballs
sauce.
out.
Shave one of his eyebrows. Look, he's the same height as him right now.
Yeah, no.
Come on, brother, please, man. Come on. Nah, come on. That is, what the fuck is that?
Take his nuts. Take his nuts.
What the fuck is
Handlebar stash go hard. I appreciate that, man.
Calm the fuck down. Let's just calm the fuck down, okay, guys? Let's just calm it down. Let's use our words.
Do we have Jambo's POV of this?
Yeah. Oh, I tried to pull it up. I think he took it down. So this is where I set up the scene for like all the blood and like blood marks so that they could find him. So a lot of people don't know, like, we wanted Jambo to get found. If we didn't want him to get found, we wouldn't have did anything. Like, it would have killed the storyline right then and there if we would have just left, right?
13 on it.
But what I did was, at the very end of this, you'll see that our 911A, right there, and put like the stuff.
Yo, put a.
Yeah, I think he removed it because he didn't want people to meta evidence that hasn't. Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, I put some scenes up. Jambo's actually getting tortured right now.
Wait.
That is fucking weird.
12.
That is fucking really weird, man. This
It's on the
motherfucker
last
still,
one.
you still go. Oh my god.
Yeah, take one of his teeth.
What? My teeth? Oh, nah, come on, they can't even throw me.
13.
Oh my god.
You like that?
I still wish y'all cut his afro off.
You guys want to see his afro next?
Yeah, take his afro.
No.
I saved it.
No, hey, we'll leave his afro. That's all he has. That's all he has.
His afro.
That's all he has.
That's all he has. No afro. No afro. I said no afro.
It was a photo on the ground, man.
Hey, no.
It was all because of photo on the ground.
Hey, listen. Shut your mouth or I'll cut it out.
Oh, okay.
He did it on purpose, though.
Listen, it's
I know
more
he
than
did.
that, Vato. You started. Hush. You started interrogating my people. You started interrogating Wicked first, trying to get information, prying.
Yeah, we ran a train
Yeah.
on your mom.
Prying, wanting to get to the bottom of things. You wanted to go and then interrogate Reggie in a hot ass place like this. And then you made the mistake of taking his chain, putting it on, then taking a picture so you can blackmail us later on. You didn't expect this
Why
to
you looking at
happen.
me? He's talking to you. Huh?
Oh, my bad,
Look at him.
My bad. I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
Looking at him. My bad.
So listen, you had this coming for a little bit, Vato. Let me ask you this, okay? With your newfound scars, you think you could turn a new leaf and, start treating the boys in yellow with a little bit more respect?
Absolutely. I guess.
All right. That's good enough for me. Come on, Lilp.
Pull his teeth.
Hold on. Hold on. Stay
Just
seated,
absolute laugh.
Jumbo. We're gonna have a discussion about letting you go. Come on.
Or probably killing you.
No, we'll let him go.
I don't want to let him go.
Everyone, make sure you're yelling, okay? Make sure you're yelling. All right, I'm gonna talk to you guys like this. Make sure you're whispering so he can't hear you, okay? All right.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Here's this, okay? We invert his sunglasses and shove it through his eyes.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
I have an idea.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Hear me out.
All right.
We keep him in that room, right?
Uh-huh.
We let him starve, and when he gets hungry,
Okay.
we cut his body parts and let him eat his own body parts.
Let us eat his own
Yeah,
eyeballs.
yeah,
Let him
okay.
make him
Alright.
eat his own eyeballs, man.
That's what we should do, fool. Let him eat his body
Yeah.
to survive.
Let me ask you this: we really want more jumbos running around. How about we cuss the Texas goes off right now?
That's my main idea. That was my main
I have an
idea.
idea. We find someone with herpes and make them give him a kiss.
Oh, all right.
It's cool.
Yeah, let's see it
What
down
the
here.
fuck?
Lil P,
What
Lil
I was
P is the
trying so hard
devil.
not to laugh
What
when
if he-
fucking
What if he
Biggie said
snitches? I
that.
don't think he's gonna snitch.
Cut his
No.
tongue, eyes,
Yeah.
and
Lil P is a devil on heifer's shoulders.
Somehow let me see
Yeah,
it.
hey,
Let's waterboard him.
Hey, now,
Hey, Preston, thanks for the follow.
hey, let's,
What?
no,
Huh?
wait,
What's
no,
that?
listen, everyone whisper, actually.
You
whisper,
You said
right?
that in game, by the I way. know, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Just watch what I'm about to do. And then we leave, okay?
I meant stuff, sorry.
Pull his teeth out.
Everyone get ready
That's
to,
what
everyone get ready to leave, okay?
Okay.
When you walk out the room, believe
Biggest lie in
I'm
2020.
gonna Molotov his ass. I'm lighting it on fire.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right, Jimbo, I think we're gonna let you go.
Oh really?
Yeah, why not? I think you turned a new leaf.
Oh, okay, well that's good. So what are you holding?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, come on, nah, you can't.
Listen, it's your new cologne. It's your new cologne, okay?
Jackson, come on,
It's your new cologne.
guys, you gonna burn me alive? No, calm down. Calm the fuck.
Hey, Jumbo! Make sure you remember us!
All right, so that ends that story. Okay, we kind of went long on this segment, but that ends this story. Okay, yeah. So that was the reason why Little P and Hefe got the 9s, but because of some circumstances that were overseen, the trial got thrown out and stuff like that. But let's get back on track. So behind the scenes, at this point, there's an ad. So we're gonna wait for a second. At this point, there's an ad.
I think most of them are subbed.
Probably. So anyway, at this point, I want to invite someone on the podcast. If there's anybody that would want to come on from the dev side of things, we would love to have input from the dev side of things. If there's anybody willing to just come into the room real quick, we just have a couple questions about, like, the joys of running the server, the challenges, what we can do better as a community to help you guys out in your daily lives rather. Is there anybody from the dev team that would want to come on here and just talk for 5-10 minutes?
Y'all know you want to.
If not, like next time.
If not next time, yeah. It's kind of on the spot. This is one of the segments we have where it's behind the scenes, where we just want to, get the joys of running the server. Ask about the challenges of running a server. Maybe some sneak peeks of what's to come, and stuff like that. If not, we'll just go on to the next section.
That's it. Let's just move on. We'll get that one next time. You know what I mean?
All right, sounds good. All right, community creativity. This is where we're gonna highlight some of the creativity within the community, and we got a hell of a lot of it. That's for sure. So in the clip submissions, we're gonna review some of the Pokemon cards that some of the people have made, and we're gonna grade them. Okay. Let me do this and open it in the browser, and then we can just see it on the browser. We don't have to hide anything. All right. So we have Mama Sia, okay? So we got Mama Sia evolves from Sia, stage 1. Got the picture up there, 669 HP, okay? Fire type. Greek Pokemon of 5'2", 132. Pokemon power is Coke Queen. Snort a line and immediately become 50 times more hotter. Okay. 2 Psychic and a Lightning Energy 2. I'll drink to that. Pick a whole random moment to take a swing and have a 1/4 chance of getting drunk as hell. Alright, and that only hits 30. The weakness is 55 Earth. Trying to figure out what that is. Resistance is 40 plus 33 Psychic. And then retreat cost is 4.
Leave luck alone, Miggy.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you're bullying this man.
What are you talking about? If I did, it was in my native language, which is Spanish. Swig. Okay, all right. Well, my first language isn't English, so fuck you. Drug addict,
really?
meme mayor, no. Stripper, and Hefe simp. She spelled Hefe wrong. I'm gonna go 9 out of 10.
Must have been drunk when she made it.
She must have been drunk when she made it. Good, that is good. All right, let's see this one. Choppers. I love Choppers. Choppers is sick. All right, Choppers is a VMAX. 69 HP, seems to be a trend here. Captain Chopper evolves from Lieutenant Chopper. -1 for not having the one before. Fire type as well. Ability double tap, has a 50% chance to double tap any opponent he incapacitates. And Pit Maneuver. 3, the attack has a 100% chance to hit your opponent with a critical hit, leaving your engine in fumes. I love this. And then weakness is 2 water. The funny thing about that weakness is that cops hate it when you jump into the water. Can we get it? Can we get a confirmation on that, Castello?
No, yeah, that's yeah, we don't like that.
Amen.
And then resistance is 30 to fire. Retreat cost is only 3. Is knocked out. Your opponent takes 3 prize cards if you knock him out. So I like that one. I like that one a lot. The water humor there is very subtle, but you had to get it. Let's look at Speedy, but AKA Smokey now. That's why we started blasting in the 30s. Yeah, basic type, 666 HP, Earth type, Speedy the Gringo, EX, special ability, Mac on your hoe, Speedy Max on your hoe, making you vulnerable and scared. Okay, 1 rock energy for ESV Fade. Speedy just knocked you the fuck out and has 10,000 hit points for 1 energy. That seems kind of high. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
Realism.
5 out of 10. All right.
I'll give it a 3.
Speedy, you're not that strong.
Yeah. Smokey. His name's Smokey now. 4 out of 10. Here we go. We got Big Homie Rick Wicked. Evolves from Lilp Wicked. Stage 2. He has the thing there. 113 HP. Lightning type. Ability, Let's Go Bodies. Unleash 13 seconds of putazos on any enemiga within range. All right. Great ability. Pass the balloon. Grabs balloon from nearest Gardenal and takes it to the neck. Plus 25. And then Pookie Pipe takes a hit of the Pookie and the stag and Amiga in the neck. Okay.
I love this one so much.
Yeah. Weakness is 2 water. Resistance 30 psychic and retreat. Yeah, and that, just so you guys know, that's Alejandro in the background before he got in yellow. So
no way.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
what the heck?
Everyone make fun of him. All right, and all right, we got Castello the Nose. Love the name. Basic, 420 HP. Psychic ability, 1050. Crash your patrol car and land on the roof of the nearest building. Okay. All right, that's funny. Police brutality. Okay. 50% chance of being knocked out by a nightstick. Love that. Okay. Deep sniff. All your weak plants are sniffed out and destroyed. This is whenever they did their
now
fucking.
we know who did it.
Yeah, well, now we know who did it. Weakness is is it colorless? Times 2.
I think it's fairy. I don't know.
I don't know the new
Yeah,
ones.
it's fairy. Yeah, it's fairy.
I don't know the new ones. New ones aren't important. New ones suck. All right.
Swear to God.
Wicked wins the.
Well, guess what?
What?
Guess what about this card? If you look at the bottom left, there's actually a ditto under that card.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh, you just closed it.
All right. Well. All right. Next one's listener interaction. This is where we get questions from you guys from chat to ask us about our characters, to ask us about OOC. You can ask us literally anything you want to about our characters, OOC, and we're here to just chat with the community and kind of, see what you guys have to say.
Any questions, comments, concerns?
What's my favorite lawyer in the city? Fontana.
Yeah, definitely Fontana. Easy.
Yeah, Fontana for sure.
Nah,
Support
Sinclair.
Fontana Cigar Lounge, by the way.
Yeah.
Nah, Sinclair is better.
When are we playing TFT? Whenever I stop having a lot of fun on there. Noodle on top, love that. Not a question, but sock check foos. I have no socks on right now.
I'm not wearing socks.
What the hell is TFT?
What cop do I have the
Seems
best
like tactics.
and worst interactions with? Whitaker. I have really good interactions with Whitaker, but sometimes I have really bad interactions with Whitaker. It just depends on how he's feeling that day, I guess.
Well, I have good interactions with what's that cop named Bundy. I love that guy.
Bundy is very good as well. Yes, I agree. Going from the 30s
You know, he
to the 50s
actually
to
is
modern, what made you want to take up the mantle of the Vagos? 30s, I was
Actually,
just gonna be.
we're Vagos in the 50s.
We were Vagos in the 50s, and that's why we got kind of grandfathered into the to modern. But going from 30s to 50s, 30s, I actually was going to play Civ. I had that tow trucking business. I was going to run the mechanic shop in the 30s. I was playing Civ on Jose for the 30s. But what made me wanted to do more crim stuff was, so it's very hard in the server, right? It's very hard in the server to balance crim and let me get this off the screen. It's very hard to balance crim and Civ pay, right? You drove my charger to because I was pretty upset about that. But I honestly think that what made me want to do it was I knew in a modern server, Southside gangs were going to be a thing. And I wanted to make sure that I set a good tone for Southside gangs because I think there's a right way to RP them and everyone's seen the wrong way to RP them. So I think in a nutshell, that's that. Who was I in the 30s? I was Merle Delroy, the cop, and then who would traffic stop people and give them tickets for broken taillights that they didn't have and then break them on the way out. And then
I was about to say, dude, Merle was like a criminal, like
a criminal cop, basically. Yeah, a dirty
you're
cop.
Like, I'm gonna take him to be a cop.
Yeah. And then I was Jose Rapido. Yeah, that's me. I was Jose Rapido, owner of a tow truck. I was probably one of the only tow truck people that were around. I actually got paid really fucking good from PD back when you could get paid for it from PD. They should reintroduce PD tow. Get some more civilian jobs. Yeah, PD tow would be pretty cool. I remember.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Jose Rapido?
Look at him now. Exactly. What's up?
So when Lil P first popped up in the barrio, what do you think?
Well,
who do you think he was? Who do you think? What did he do? Like, what was your thought process?
Hey, weren't you on Music and Mayhem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So Sealy already knew you, like, because I had RP'd with you in SVRP. But when you came up, I was like, oh fuck, is he still on his bullshit of running and gunning? And you calmed down. You calmed down a bit. I think you kind of like figured out how we RP and stuff like that. We like a little bit more slow burn and stuff like that. But yeah, I was a little worried at first, but it couldn't have been a better decision than that, you. So. Yeah.
So what's in store for the future of the Vagos for Jefe? Sia asked.
What's in store for the future of the Vagos? We're building. We're gonna look more north. So like how Chain Gang has the Cubby in No Pixel, and they have their compound in Sandy. We're gonna look more towards operations in the north, so we can start RPing some like hideaway stuff, like like Vago rednecks who have to lay low because of like heat and stuff like that. We're gonna start RPing a little bit more. What do you say? A little bit more risky. We've been playing it pretty safe recently, and we've had the same guns from the first Bobcat that we've ever done, and they're kind of just sitting there. If there was still decay on them, they'd be gone by now. And so I think we're gonna play a little bit more risky. The whole point of the guns is to risk them and not to sit on them. We didn't plan on selling them. We planned on keeping them for special occasions like gang wars and stuff like that. We're gonna start. I have plans. I'm not gonna fully disclose everything, but I have plans to start getting into some stuff. Maybe a bad deal happens with the drugs or something like that, and we're gonna start having a little bit more controversy because I think the city's in a good place right now for some controversy to start happening. I don't think anybody's gonna be like everyone when the server first started, right? If you were beefing with somebody and you got downed and you were robbed, you had a very long process to get back to where you were. Now, not so much with the way the economy is. So I think we're gonna play a little bit more riskier. And so yeah, that's for the future. Did I miss any questions?
Do you know where the ghost? Fuck you. Find out your character. My bad for my language, but find out your character, bro.
Get a boat and go like 2 miles west into the ocean, and he's up there.
Yeah.
I read that. I read it without thinking about it, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Miggy was right. Whenever I first told him about the server, I was a tow truck driver for like 2 or 3 weeks later, and then I got an invite to RP with you. 2 miles off the coast, I'm on it. Scuba ski, coming. All right, so did I miss any questions? Here, I'm scrolling back up right now. Does anyone else have any questions? Doesn't have to necessarily be about our characters. Could be about us in general. I feel though as a cop and the crim relations on the server is actually pretty healthy, super healthy. I haven't seen too much butthurt on either side. It's because everything's like they're seeing like trends and they're seeing what's happening that's causing people to get upset and they're changing them, which is good. That's what you want in a server. You want them to listen to the community. It's in the really bad servers where they start and they're like, hey, I hear you, but fuck you. We'll push you to the side. Where I was disappointed when I was only with you for a day or leave. Also, why did Little P ignore me when I was talking to him after I saved his ass in the back of the ambulance? That's a good question, Little P.
Wait, who's that?
That's Nick.
Who are you, Caspers?
Nick Klapsky.
Nick Klapsky?
I'm almost done. Yeah, I was a little disappointed because you're a really good hacker. You're and like you three were really solid. I understand the reason why you didn't want to do it. It didn't fit the characters, and I fully respected that. That's why I didn't have a problem with it. Yeah, Lil P is Lil Poof now. He has a problem with his character pockets for some reason.
I'm sorry, Caspers, if that ever happened. I wasn't paying attention, probably.
Nick and all of them almost made me fulfill my perma conditions. Miggy didn't want you guys joining. Just put it. That's another way for him saying that. It was kind of out of his hands. All right. Real question. How would you promote or encourage people to play more Civ characters? As a person playing Civ for the first time in a very long time, I'm having so much fun. Not having stress about making the next heist, next tier of gun, next big purchase. How would I encourage someone to do Civ?
There's so much more stuff you can do as Civ.
Yeah.
Like you can open
People just don't realize
businesses.
what you can do. Like
You can run
most stuff.
events.
Just make a ticket, and like the staff will tell you if it's something you can do or not. And most of the time, they could probably make it happen. Like the drive-in theater, that's like one of my favorite like aspects of the server.
Drive-in
That thing
theater is
so cool.
sick, and I haven't utilized it because I've been too much crim stuff. So how I would encourage somebody is like crim is very time consuming. You have to, like you said, you have to worry about the next heist. You have to worry about the next drug sale. You have to worry about the next gun. You have to worry about people spending your block. You have to worry about a lot of stuff. How would I encourage people to play more Civ is figure out I won't say a group, but find a Civ partner. Somebody who's already doing it and kind of get invested. There's a lot of things you can do as a Civ on this server that a lot of people don't have. What do you guys wish you saw more of in the server? Up until recently, I wish I would have saw more MCs, but now there's a lot of them popping up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And
I like that.
I'm super happy to see a lot of MCs. I would like to see more. I'd like to see more things coming. I would like to see more, and I know it's hard. I know it's hard because of time frames and stuff like that. I would like to see more admins doing more roleplay stuff because I think a lot of the admins here fucking roleplay really good. I love seeing Guatit. I love seeing Louis on Louis. But Louis on Louis is just business oriented. He hasn't got a chance to let loose yet. I would like to see more of that, I think.
I love Nadbu's other character, Calvin, that he was playing. He always used to do like boosts, and then he would call 911 and have us fight the locals for him.
That's funny.
I would like to see more of more side quests. You know how in NoPixel a lot of games get like these unknown numbers
The
from
Puppet
like
Masters.
admins.
Yeah. That would be pretty
from like
cool.
from like unknown numbers from like admins, and they know it's admins, but they're just there for the RP as a little side quest of like they actually did a recent one of you got to stop this movie production from happening. You got to kill these. It was like kind of like a little hitman side game where they were doing a music production, and the chain gang had to kill 3 main people so the movie doesn't go out in public.
All right. Real quick, do you feel it's common in 5M, or do you think Goldrush is just doing well on how they handling Civ content? I think they're doing well. Out of all the servers that I've played, and trust me, I've jumped ship many a time. They do it really, really well. I can honestly say from my experience, it's insane. Like, they have a lot of good Civ content, and they keep adding it, which is perfect. It's a really good balance. I think maybe with the new drugs introduced as for crims, I don't know how the pay relates to civs. Maybe like a, Gotit already said they're already doing something with PD2 and stuff like that. So like more interaction civ jobs for closely related things that you could move up to. I'm going to answer this question. I think a lot of people can just be a civ, yeah, they can't. Yeah, a lot of people just can't be a civ too. It's the name of the game, right? Grand Theft Auto. It takes a special civ to be a civ. I will say that. It takes a fucking good RPer to be a civ. And to be a interesting one, you know? It takes a certain type of person. Opinion on adding DOC, the Department of Corrections, I think they should. The prison system's fucking awesome now. And us being able to just do whatever we want in prison kind of defeats the purpose, right? We should have to sneakily around and do it and stuff like that. So I think adding DOC would be great. I don't think there's enough pop yet for that.
I think
DOC.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Honestly.
Yeah, I think it should be like a lifer thing too.
Lifers, yeah.
Okay, I have someone to fulfill our segment number 4.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I would love to see some jailbreaks too. I'm coming. All right. So, I'm sorry, my my dad's here. He has to sign some paperwork real quick. All right. So I think for DOC to work more population, it just must be a lot longer sentences and certain crimes. I agree. Yeah, I agree. In order for DOC to work, we would have to spend more time in jail. 100%. And let's see here. Trying to find someone to do PD2. Yeah, PD2 would
honestly,
be great.
They should bring back the slaughterhouse to slaughter the chickens.
Yeah.
Up in Polito.
Yeah. Or down in the city, on the right hand side. Yeah. Okay. And all right. Who is coming in?
The one and only Jazz.
Jazz? Perfect. All right.
Oh man.
Jazz, hop in the gaming channel for the Golden Gambits podcast, and I'll pull you up. And I'm going to have my dad sign some paperwork real quick, so I am unfortunately probably gonna miss this. So
there he is.
He's muted
and
right. Deafened.
All right.
What's up? What's up, Donnie? What's up, Donnie?
What up, man?
All right, so some questions I want to ask you before I have to unfortunately leave just for like 5 minutes. So this segment, we just want to talk with one of the server admins, unveil like some of the challenges that you guys have running the server, maybe some behind the scene things, what some of the joys that you have of it is, and kind of like some future plan, maybe some behind the scenes future plans and stuff like that. So first and foremost, like, what is the most rewarding part of it?
Honestly, building up the community, like seeing everybody commingle and stuff like that. The IRL, like the actual relationships that get created out of it too, is really cool. Like, I don't know, I've met a lot of like my best online friends because I've been in 5M since when it was 32 pop.
Yeah,
like when we would make great RP out of 32 people in a server. So
yeah, to be honest,
I've made a lot of my best friends from that. I've met 2 people IRL from that. Like, so I think because you share a common interest, and it's a big common interest. Most people who are into RP put a lot of time into it. So
for sure.
that hobby is big.
Yeah. To be honest, I could never find someone that could match my energy, but you, Jazz. You're the only person. Yeah, you're the only person that actually like goes with Lil P and matches his energy and shit like that.
Oh yeah, and Donnie's doesn't care about getting the loss.
Okay, what are the negatives about like hardships of behind the scenes of the server?
Just like shit people wouldn't actually think about, but then you as a person behind the scenes,
Something people wouldn't think about is it sucks not being able to go hunt locations. That's a
Yeah, you kind of
I'd
know
really
where
miss
everything
that.
is.
Yeah, so I have to kind of just sit back, let other people figure it out and find it out from them, things like that, or even just how systems work, mechanics work. Like already knowing it puts you in a position where you're like, well, I gotta just fucking wait till somebody else knows it.
Yeah.
Like you can't go search it on your own because it's hard to. You're gonna be biased even if you think you're not being biased.
Yeah, true,
Yes.
true.
So, what are the future plans that the Goldrush staff wants to proceed with the server?
You have like specifics? As far,
Not
I mean,
spec-
player to player is the biggest thing. Like, you're not gonna find a lot of servers where you need to hit up a farmer to get your restaurant
Yeah, I like
ingredients,
that.
things
I
like
like
that.
that.
So we're trying to push that fully. Like you brought up chicken slaughterhouse, but our plan for that is like getting somebody who is the like
One of the
butcher and things
civs
like
wants to
that. Yeah,
open
exactly.
the chicken
Yeah.
slaughter factory or something.
Which we already have that in the works and everything too.
I think the more of that, it's going to encourage it all around, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have like any sneak peeks or like any driven storyline that you liked from like any of the gangs, MCs, civilian part of things in the server?
Hold on. I should probably not be IC.
Oh,
I'm here in the Vagos radio. Sneak peeks. Nothing that I could think of off the top of my head. I mean, things are always in the work. That's really our biggest thing is trying to drive that player to player, and then making sure obviously eco balance is always an ongoing thing.
Do you guys have plans like any like I don't know server events, any storylines that you guys liked and like in a server, like any of the gangs, MCs, or even a Civ storyline that catches your eye?
Like as far as setting one up.
No,
Or just saying?
as
I
in
think he's talking
like
about like current stuff going around. Like if you're even aware of stuff that's happening
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
city, like storylines happening in the city and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean I see a lot of stuff, but you got most of my RP is spent with you guys, so it'd be
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of like our storyline. But I mean, I have a lot of fun with you guys. One thing that's new being with you guys is that like I've always ran gangs, so it's a definitely a nice change to like just be a part of a community member's gang. So
Yeah.
that's been really nice for sure.
Yeah,
And
same.
Jose does a really good job with it too.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't oppose. I usually run gangs or be like a second
Honestly,
hand.
same dude. This is the
Yeah.
first
But
time I haven't been the leader. of one.
but I love how Luck is running the Vagos and the way he's carrying out the people and stuff like that. It's actually really good.
Yeah, he's really good with it, and he has a very mature understanding for RP too, just like you guys do. And you need that in a leader for sure.
Oh yeah. Any like events you guys are planning on doing? Any more giveaways?
Oh, we need that 200 mark.
Yeah.
We probably gave away like $1 million worth of stuff at least.
Y'all guys
But
heard?
yeah, as
We
far
need
as like
200
events,
people.
I mean, I want to do more like making alt characters and just seeding in handful of guns, drugs, stuff like that, just because it's
Yeah.
fun. Give people that like, oh, like who the hell is calling me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that
anonymous
stuff is a
phone
lot of
calls
fun.
is awesome. Yeah.
One
Yeah.
thing that's always weird with that though is some people will get the idea that like, oh, they got all these things, and it's like, no, like we're using our free time to do that. Like that doesn't benefit us at all. Just
Yeah.
benefits the party involved
community,
that
yeah.
we involve. Yeah.
Yeah.
In another city I was in, that's how they would introduce new drugs. They had this like group or whatever, they would dress in all black and they would like randomly call a different gang every time and offer to sell them like a certain amount of the drug to push on the streets. And it was really cool to watch and be a part of.
Yeah,
that's
that's
like that's how we did 1.0, 2.0 was like seeding out the things, but I really like what we're doing this time around where certain gangs are running certain things. They can take those things from other gangs, stuff
Yeah,
like
and they
that.
can
Creates
make
more
fucking businesses like
Yeah,
transactions between the two.
Yeah, and you don't have to keep up with it as much from a staff standpoint.
I also like the little like I want to see more like little side quests. You know, that'll be pretty good to see like PD is overhauling let's say 2 months worth of evidence. They're gonna go dump it somewhere, and then
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know,
That would be like the seeding stuff for sure. That's the type of stuff that we've done in the past.
Or
We've
like,
just been so busy getting everybody set up and into their place, we haven't really had much time for that
Yeah.
stuff.
or even like a little King of the Hill at the oil rig. You know, there's like there's a crate of guns on top of oil rig. Whoever feeding off the opposing enemy get to keep all those guns. Max 6 players per gang or something like that. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that stuff is fun. We've definitely done a lot of similar things to that. Or we just fight them and purposely lose, which is always a funny feeling to have in RP when you're just shooting around somebody.
Yeah.
So as far as like some of these guys in the chat, like asking, you know, for ideas on being a civ, is there any like restrictions to like businesses that they would be able to open if they have like custom ideas, or is it more?
No,
Like,
there's not really many restrictions. I mean, a big thing with Mafia Born is the fucking hundreds of hours he's already put into getting all these businesses set up, and the fact that we're using like instance housing for it opens up a whole new avenue, because it's not just like, oh well, there's no MLO for it, so it's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
you can
Like,
just do it.
and then also server performance too. That helps immensely with server performance when you don't like. There's 48 businesses, so, and maybe 20 MLOs for the businesses. Like, so many of them are ran out of instance housing, which helps a lot. And just the fucking sky's the limit as far as what your idea is for a business or anything. But as far as civs, like, I've done a lot of civ RP in the past, and one thing that I've always personally done with civ RP is like, I kind of do this on my crim too. Like, I don't really care about money and stuff like that made in character. Like, you can't set like a car as your goal and then that be the only thing you go for, because you'll end up feeling like you're complete once you get it, and then that can cause burnout. Like, you got to get focused on what your character's story is. Yeah,
you'll
like,
drift from your path of
exactly.
being a civ to get money to get your car, and you'll end up becoming something else.
Yeah, exactly. You end up looking for the things that make the most, and then you find yourself spending 200 hours doing the same thing over and over and over, and then you realize, like, how much did I even RP?
Yeah, like with Lil P, you know, he got his house, he got his car, but his storyline doesn't end there. You know, he wants to be the number one racer. He wants to help Hef out. You know, make the bank account reach a mil. He wants to help all of his homies out to, you know, strive with him. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. The mansion on Kyle, the Vagos are coming for it.
Yep. He's still not down. I mean, he's still not over. You know, he still has a lot of stuff to do. Just because he has his favorite car, he has his house, it doesn't mean that he stops there.
He wants.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's kind of a beauty with fucking 5M2 is there's just so many. There's an endless amount of things to buy. You know, you get your import car, and then you're like, oh, I want my import muscle car now. Oh, I want my import off-road car now. Oh, I want my import civ car now. Like, you can, if grinding is what you're after, you can make that happen, but you can't get lost in that, or else you burn yourself out. When you're just having fun role playing and focusing on your story, it helps a lot with not burning out, for sure.
I totally agree.
All right, so what did I miss?
All right, you have any questions for Jazz about the 4th and 7th segment?
Yeah, I mean, just give us a little bit of information. Like, obviously, it takes a lot to run an RP server. What do you think is a contributing factor to how well the community is doing and growing right now?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is businesses, honestly, because owning a business and getting people to work with your business, your friends, stuff like that, is kind of like locks you in. You know, you feel like you're a piece, like you have a piece of the city in a way. You know, like when you actually have that thing.
I
like
mean more on the dev side.
Dev side.
Yeah. What do you think is a good factor? Why do you think that, in relation to all the rest of the servers that we have had bad experiences with, what do you think is a contributing factor to how good it is now?
We have Chawa. I mean, I'm not that good at dev stuff. Like, I'm a config Andy. Like, I know how to read code, but Chawa's the one who can write that shit and everything like that. Like, Chawa's really good. As far as going off, like, if I think back to 1.0, 2.0, we were missing a Chawa.
Okay.
100%. That, and then Mafia Born doing the businesses in character. And all that money gets sunk, by the way. I'll let that be known here. Don't think they get hella rich off that. He's spending a lot of his time just to help the server go. The reason he did it is because it allows it to be an in-character thing rather than us having a bunch of tickets and then going through approvals, having to get the whole staff together to look through
personally
business
love
approvals.
that
Like,
aspect of
yeah, it's way better. And like, obviously, time can be an issue for some, but we're looking into ways to mitigate that for sure.
Yeah, I think for like games to be whitelisted too, I think it would be good to have like a little mafia boss. You know, you pitch your idea at the mafia boss, and if he likes it, you know, you get granted your spray or something like that.
I
But you have
kind
to
of
like
agree
prove
with
yourself.
that, but there's been a lot of places where we've been to where they've tried that, and it unfortunately never works.
Yeah.
Yeah, gatekeeping is something that's definitely always in mind when making plans. Like trying to make things feel as least gatekeeping as they can is always a goal. That's why in most
I think that's what
gangs,
makes the community like feel like it's everybody's spot to be in, rather than this is just somebody's server we're playing at.
100%. Yeah, 100%. And
Okay.
that's like, even with the businesses, like nobody really gets denied, to be honest. Like, unless your business is just like you're completely bringing up an illegal thing and that's what your business is, and that's obviously going to get denied. But
Yeah, I gotcha. Future plans. Hefe is actually applying for a business soon that you guys don't know about, and it's actually gonna be really really cool. And
I kind of answered future plans. It's really just driving more of the player-to-player market eco balance. That's basically what future plans are.
Cool.
Like continuing to get people in spots that take away from having to do something NPC related.
Gotcha. I mean, personally, Hefe is gonna be applying for a business that I think everyone's gonna enjoy on the server. So, any
You gonna reveal it here? I'm just kidding. It'll get meta. Don't do it. You'll show up to the meeting and they'll be like, "Oh, somebody already came up with that
I kind of
idea."
brought it up in brought it up in the 50s, and I don't think it was just in the right place for it. So I'm gonna re-bring it up. So,
what do you guys miss about the 30s, 50s?
The 30s is just the ambiance and atmosphere.
I think like I said earlier, yeah. I think it was just like I said earlier, the map being so different.
The map
it was
really
it was
cool.
easy to immerse yourself into those times.
It was so fresh feeling.
Yeah, exactly. It felt like you were in, the 30s. It felt like a mafia game almost.
Yeah.
It really did, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really really cool. A lot of it.
Well, with CFX pairing up now, I mean, there may be like more info on that. They may actually address it.
Yeah, that would be sick if there's like a way you could get the
not
Rockstar
saying
map.
we'd do it, but for other servers to allow that, because
dude.
I think we've just realized that you have to put limitations on so many things, and that at the end of the day, that makes less things to do when you're in a different era.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen other servers like Brazilian servers put like favela on their thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've seen that stuff too. It's actually really cool. But I love I love the idea of a different era because it's kind of like Red M. Like if you go into Goldrush's Red M, like almost everybody is doing some voice. Now, when you go to current era, it's a lot of people don't do a voice or an accent or anything. They just kind of talk like themselves, which is fine. I think you can still be a great role player and talk like yourself.
Yeah, but and a lot and the role play part of it. I can't speak English; is hard. English is not my first
I know
language.
it's all the Vago stuff, dude. It's all right.
But I'm actually Mexican, but still.
Are you fluent in Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, dude, Donnie's gonna be asking a lot of questions now.
No, find out and I see, motherfucker. But in the RP aspect, like it helps a lot of people to get out of their comfort zone and to be more socialized when they can't be in real life, because either they used to get bullied, or there's a lot of different reasons of why they can't be socialized in real life. Helps them get a better understanding of social life in GTA 5 because you're interacting with so many people.
Yeah, for sure. You almost have to be social. That's like it's really hard to not do that. I mean, unless you just grind mining all day and don't talk to anybody. But
yeah. But
even then, though, you still have to have somebody you go sell the stuff to. Like, that's why we're trying to create the player to player. So there is nothing you can really do that's just kind of quote unquote AFK grinding type of thing.
Yeah, I really like that aspect that you have to actually go to someone, you have to call someone, you have to do all that in order to get, that certain materials and stuff.
Yeah, it makes it a lot of fun. I mean, an example too, like for the crime side, is the whitelisted gangs are making drugs. So inherently, especially now that we've actually been able to restrict, like in a way, as to how much you can like make an hour selling drugs, it's going to tempt a lot of the whitelist gangs to be like, all right, let's just offload this shit to a non-whitelist gang, rather than encourage
Honestly,
them
we've
to
been
continue to just
doing
sell.
so much
yeah.
wholesale.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's all you guys did for like almost 3 weeks, was just wholesaling, and at very fair prices too. So stuff like that is really good.
Yeah, we're not trying to scam nobody here. But
I mean, it also
we
was
could
for an RP reason too. We wanted to start an epidemic.
we did start an epidemic.
Yeah, I was about to say everybody wanted it.
Yeah,
I think
there was fentanyl overdoses at the bachelorette party last night.
yeah, I think we fucked the economy, boys.
Yeah.
We can have chat ask questions too if they want. Like I see Christiana said, "What do you think was one way we can keep this out of business?" Honestly, if you want to make a place a hotspot, open a lot. Like if you stay open a lot and become that kind of place that's just open all the time, like you're gonna naturally become a hotspot. Like I've seen that countless times.
People are always asking like any food places open, like any places in general open, because like half the time they're just trying to find somewhere to come hang out, meet new people, do whatever. And
Yeah,
yes,
and-
we need more riots.
And not gonna lie, the
we actually got an inciting a riot charge.
Really? Okay, I have a question for you, Jazz.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you think of the future of the housing and realtors and stuff like that?
Like be more specific. What do you mean?
Like, when you wake up, you have your keys, you spawn at your house, or like on your phone, you add your keys and you give it to other people and stuff like that.
Yeah. What about it? Like, what do you think could happen in the future? I mean, that housing type of script, that's done by the author, so it's kind of on them as far as what happens with it. A lot of big scripts like that are super unique, which is the housing script we have. Like the decorating you do in there has what's called like I call it like code walker building, because the way it allows you to build, and they were the first ones to do that. So a lot of stuff within scripts will be locked, so you can't completely mess with it, because they, obviously there's resellers, people who just get they buy a really good script and then start messing with the UI of it or something and then resell it as their own script. So to avoid that, a lot of those authors like lock those parts of the script. So as far as like housing, it's going to kind of just be on what they do with it. Do you mean like pricing or anything like that?
No, I'm happy with your answer.
He meant like waking up in your house.
Yeah, like the ability to like wake up in the house or have a garage outside or.
Well,
so the garage is already there.
Yeah, you can have a garage. You can decorate outside of your house. Like you can literally get out of your house and throw some lawn chairs out front with a fucking statue. But a big thing with waking up in the house, that's honestly, I could actually say that there's potentially a fix for that, since CFX is with Rockstar now. But that's just always a thing. You can't, if you're in an instance house, which basically means like when you go into your apartment, you go into like your own single player session when you go into an apartment. Yeah, so it's like it's only you. That's why those don't take up any server performance, because it's purely client. So if there ends up a way where you can wake up in an instanced house and it's okay, then that would come around. But no 5M server out there will allow that, just because it's not possible.
In other words,
like if you wake up in an instance house, it causes bugs.
Yeah, we're not inside like like in front of your door,
Oh yeah, okay. So I get what you're saying. Just run to your door and then last location. Problem solved.
Yeah, exactly. So the solution to that would be, if you want to sleep at your house, you just gotta RP as if you slept in your house, but actually just sleep at the front door. Because if you're at the front door, you're not technically in the instance. But if you go to sleep in your house and then wake up in it, you're gonna scuff out.
Yeah, you drop in the void.
Yeah, exactly. Which is that's across everywhere.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
Any
this.
other questions you want?
Yeah,
It's kind of like weather volume. Like weather volume may become a thing now since CFX is with Rockstar, and no server has that. Like if we could, it would be raining a lot more here if it wasn't so fucking loud.
It was super loud.
It was super loud.
And then I do have one question. So, as
What's up, Hefe?
What you meant between like the single player session that you go into and stuff like that? You mean is that in basic preschool terms like a floating MLO versus an actual MLO?
No, I mean it's actually quite literally what I'm saying.
Oh,
like you get thrown into a single player session. Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. That's interesting. All right. All right. Last thing I'm going to do, and then we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Is sorry for my absences. I sold my dad a car today, so I had to do paperwork. So
well, we can see if Chad has any final out things too after you're done.
Who?
Chat.
Oh, Chad. Yeah.
Yeah, we can see if they have any last things to throw in.
I said Chad, and I was like, "Who's Chad?"
Chad, dude.
I thought you said Chad.
I brought the genius behind Red M here.
Yeah, Chad. Yeah. Okay. Does Chat have any last questions or things for any of the devs that we have here, Jazz? Any of us?
Or just anything.
Yeah, or any kind of questions. Should Wicked go demon time finally, or should it continue to be a chill fool? That is up to you. That is an icy
Go
choice,
demon
sir.
time.
I think you should go as your character or your storyline drives.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Bay Area represent, Mickey.
All right, Giga Chat.
Yeah,
you guys
Giga
any
Chat.
questions?
How about the Ghost Queen guy? Find out icy. Does pineapple go on pizza? Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, no,
What?
get that shit out of here.
I swear to God, Nat,
mean,
if I find you in character, I will punch you.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't order pineapple on pizza, but if there's
I
a
would
pizza
hard
there and
smash
it's got
it.
pineapple on it, I'm gonna eat it.
I'm
Yes, sir.
not. I'm throwing that
I'm
shit in the
probably
trash.
gonna pull
I'll take the pineapple off.
Yeah,
I'll take the
I'm probably gonna
pineapple
pull-
off, and then it leaves like a nice sweet taste on the pizza without being disgusting.
You got that sweet and salty. It's like kettle corn.
Wicked should go get on a donut eating binge and finally get a fat like he wants. Oh yeah, Peds. By the way, I am getting a ped. Arshad finally fucking messaged me today and said
Yeah,
that
you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. He finally messaged me, so he's starting to work on it. So you're gonna be
You'll get
seeing
that
it
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you'll be guys seeing a different Hefe walking around. Well, quite literally, you will see him walking around, and it's gonna be really really cool. There was a server a long time ago that had Hawaiian pizza an edible item and would make your character puke and lose hunger. That's funny. Short, chubby Hefe incoming. Quite the opposite. Jack, tall one. Vargas. Gonna be almost.
Jambo's not ready for that fight.
Dude, it's gonna be.
Oh,
It's
no.
gonna be insane. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm putting the Rock's ped in the game with El Chapo's face, having a face rigged
I'm
with
so
dreads,
excited.
and Jefe Fabio incoming. Basically, he's gonna be jacked, and I'm gonna have Reggie do my tattoos since he did really good on Little Peas, and yeah, it's gonna be hilarious.
And since he's gonna be taller, he'll help balance out that unfairness. Since me and Lil are
Correct.
smaller.
I will be an easier target for people to hit in fucking gunfights, and I'll be the person that every cop wants to immediately power game. Okay.
That
Like
actually hasn't happened a lot, and I am happy about that.
yeah, I get it.
What has?
As far as Lil P, Donnie, those are two characters you obviously know you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Whether they're in a mask doing a different voice doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
obviously know it's them.
Big ups to the cops that go along with it.
Yeah. Cops have been doing great too. I mean, cops have been better than ever in Goldrush. 100%.
Fucking amazing chase last night. I don't know if anybody was watching it last night, but the chase that I had after the gas station robbery that I took two of my like new recruits on was fucking amazing. Like, one of us got caught, two of us got away, and it was a fun chase, and everyone had a blast. Even the cops did. So everyone walked away very, very happy from that interaction, and I'm super happy to see that. I think, and here's my personal opinion, I think that can happen with every situation, whether you go down from a gunshot or not, you know? And
yeah, it's on the crims too.
Yes,
for sure.
100%.
Like-
It's 100% on the crims to be willing to get caught. There's times where I've faked tripping to get caught.
Dude, we've literally set
yeah,
up plans to fail.
Yeah,
that's a big thing a lot of people forget about is you'll get super excited to get into your heist. You're trying to get away, all this and that. If you get caught, your RP switches. You're now RPing with cops. So have fun with that RP.
Yes.
Like have fun with that. Pixel items, I've been through fucking too many wipes to count from across this and fucking Gary's mod, like because that's where I started role playing before 5M was a thing.
And Gary's mod?
Losing
I
all
did,
your
I did
shit.
Dark RP and Arma 3.
Yeah, I did a lot of Dark RP.
Yeah, I love Dark RP
character.
Okay, so
Not gonna lie,
a lot of bad RP over on fucking. Gary's mod,
100%.
Way more people doing voices on Gary's mod though. I will give it that.
Not anymore.
So many people. Yeah, well, it's probably just oversaturated at this point.
It's just a bunch of children who watched it growing up on YouTube who want to just do it now.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
What?
Because when I was in it, RP like in a game was kind of new, you know. Like I always fucked around and did like I even played Skyrim as a kid, like with my sister, and I'd fuck around and like do because I've done voices since I was little. Like that's what me and my friends would do.
Reggie, send me that clip of you and you and Creepy doing the news broadcast.
Oh shit!
All right, I got to show you guys this because this is a fucking great example of a really good player rolling with what's being done, right? So like like you said, everyone forgets that it's two other people that are role playing with the person, and it's up to the role play to determine what's going on. And you can either choose to go with it or you can't, right? And I want to show you guys this clip that this is one of the first servers that Xdro ever fucking played on,
This
right?
was a long time ago.
First GTA server, okay? I'm gonna show you guys this, and then we're gonna do some closing thoughts, and we're gonna get back to some RP. So they're RPing as a news crew.
You gonna call?
Well, we didn't have a news band, so we decided to steal one.
We'll call him next time, dude. I got this.
Just if you get pulled over, we'll fucking.
Can't even break into this motherfucker, dude.
I don't think there's any volume.
Oh, there's no volume?
Oh no, I have this fucking stream muted. Don't listen.
Okay,
to me.
all right.
Oh, we're good to go.
And then they're trying to hotwire the car, and then a cop rolls up.
Oh shit, the cops are here.
He's like, hey guys, how you doing?
Breaking news! Reported robbery. We're live on the scene. Appears to be some delinquents.
I actually did this with a couple buddies in another city. If you want to see the clip, if I can find it.
They just left.
And they just left. Like, okay, things I pointed out. The improvness there with getting out and just reporting, and then the cop playing along with it and like, okay, whatever. It's fucking creative. He had 100% ability. Like this cop had 100% ability to just be like, nah, fuck that, right? But he chose to go the fucking sick way out.
You know he got the alert that the van was being robbed.
Yeah. So he chose in this situation to let it go, and it's little things like that that make a server fucking great. I'll say that because
on top of that too, it's just if you're getting pulled over or you're having bad cop interactions, you should always reflect on how you are in the scenario as well. Like if you just shut down your RP when you got pulled over, you shut down your RP when you got caught for a bank heist, chances are the cops are going to meet that energy. Like if you keep that RP going and you show that you're having fun with it, like you're almost always going to be let off a lot more. Like, and this is prior to me ever being staff or anywhere. Like I almost never got huge fines. Never got tickets and stops like prior to being because I'm just trying to take away that bias, as obviously some people know that it's my character. But if you give them good RP, like you're almost always going to be let off the easiest way. But if you just shut down and go quiet, or you're just an asshole and
you self-insert and get mad at the situation, and
you're always gonna have a rougher time. And they're going to match that same energy, because why are they going to give you some crazy good role play if you're just shutting down on them? Like And I don't blame them for that, honestly.
Yeah, me neither. I always try to tell everybody, like, if the situation goes shitty, like, it doesn't matter. Like, not everybody was shitty in the situation. You got to try to, like, at least keep the RP going, and then, you know, complain about it later. Take it OOC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even if a rule got gray areaed or anything like that, just keep it going.
Exactly.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, it's all temporary. None of these items are staying. Your pixel car isn't going to be here in 18 months. Like,
yeah.
All right. Awesome.
I would like to post this clip.
All
This is the funniest clip of I think it's funny.
All right.
You guys are probably think it's funny too. Here you go.
We'll review the last one we're gonna review, and then we'll save some for next week.
There you go, Luck. This is when I barely was a Vago. Like my first day with you guys as a Vago.
Us? With us? In this server?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I come through next week, or is this my one feature?
No, you can come through. High on morphine.
Oh shit, cops.
We passed the cop.
We're heading back to the barrio.
Oh shit.
Oh, I remember this.
I hopped in the back.
What happened? How's it going? Where's the driver? He took off.
I don't know where he's at.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
Yeah, he got out the car and started running.
You need to pay attention. The fuck? No one ran out of the vehicle. No, we swear to you, somebody ran out of the vehicle.
Yeah, someone got out the vehicle and started running. He started running.
You high or something now? Because I definitely
Yeah, I mean,
run out of the car.
to be honest,
Because I got beat up.
to be honest, all three of us are drunk, so we got a designated driver.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Well, your designated driver
Let's see.
is not in this driver's seat right now.
Oh, well, that's strange.
Yeah, that's so strange. Oh my god, where did he go?
I'm fucked up. I don't want to go home.
Well, if everyone in this vehicle is not able to drive, then we're gonna have to call someone down there to get like either a taxi or something.
No, we'll walk home. We live across the street.
I can't have you publicly intoxicated, sir.
Actually, walking will be better for us because it will sober us up.
What do you think, Bundy?
Where y'all just going down to the barrio?
Yep.
Hell yeah, it's going home.
I mean, I'm fine with letting them walk as long as they can mind themselves and they understand that this vehicle's gonna be impounded. So.
Yeah. We'll obey the public laws and stuff.
Because of the public laws, we remember that. Don't wander into the road then. All right.
We won't.
Right. We definitely won't.
We have to come and pick you all up for any reason. We're gonna give you PI, so make sure you make it up safe, right?
Yeah, we will.
All right, that's fair enough.
All right, and there we go. Great interaction by the cops. They could have just pulled him out and been like, bullshit. You know.
I love Bundy.
Bundy's great.
Yeah, I love Bundy too.
Bundy's
Yeah,
great.
give cops a story, even a small one. They're almost always going to go with it.
Yep.
And if they aren't and consistently aren't, I guarantee you, Gualteep will notice that.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when?
Long.
Do you guys remember when you and P were doing a drug run and you pretended P was your son?
We were doing an oxy run, yeah, and yeah, I had to come up with something on the spot, but yeah, no, awesome. I really appreciate everyone sticking around. Some closing thoughts, little wrap up here. Journey's just beginning. Everyone should get involved. We're gonna be doing this weekly, and we're gonna be highlighting some stuff in the events. We would love more submissions of funny things that are happening when you like things that you thought was good role play. A lot of this stuff was us right now because we don't have we don't have a lot of submissions coming in from other people. I definitely want to get more people involved, but yeah, I think it was a pretty good podcast for the first podcast. We're gonna have some. I'm going to be more present next week, I promise. So, but yeah, does anyone have anything before we go? No.
As far as us, sorry, I thought.
Yeah. Guys, I appreciate Little P, Dro, Castello for stepping in on late notice and being a guest. I really do appreciate that. It's really good to have a ex-cop's point of view on a lot of things.
Oh yeah, it was fun to be a part of it.
Why you gotta throw ex-cop in there? Did you get it just say
Yeah, what the hell, man?
All right.
Yeah, give a little round of applause to Jazz for coming in last moment.
Thank you, Jazz. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Jazz is around.
I'll be here every week just for
I was
those
gonna say
random
if you want
questions.
to come,
Yeah,
if you want to come again next time, that'd be sick.
You're just gonna have to bang your head against the wall there and try to figure out how to get 5 things in here.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen. We'll figure it out. All right, everyone.
Wait. There's one thing I wanted to bring up. Somebody talked about doing a voice and having trouble sticking to it. Practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Keep doing it. You'll feel. I want to reiterate on this too. You can still give great roleplay talking like yourself, but it definitely adds an extra layer of disconnect when you're doing a voice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So don't give up on it. Keep pushing. Yeah, keep pushing for it, and you will make that voice happen. You're gonna slip up.
I slipped up
even
a ton.
Louis' character. Yeah, I mean,
It's honestly it makes it better when you
Frankie.
slip up sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'll play on Frankie and end up talking like Donnie, or vice versa. Like it just happens, but it's all part of the learning process.
The other day I was in a private call with Jambo and a couple friends, and we were sitting there like pretending to do Donnie impressions. It was funny as hell.
I think I heard somebody do that over the radio today.
Yeah, like me, I have a voice changer, but I still do a voice under the voice changer to emphasize the little woggle thing.
Yeah.
And I've been doing Jose so
just
long.
Wanted to touch on that because I love encouraging people to do voices. So
voices are great. The disconnect, you're 100% right. I think a lot of things there's 2 things that kill RP, and that's wanting to shoot before any role play happens, and then self-insertion. And those 2 things, in my opinion, kill the role play experience. And if you disconnect yourself from both of them, you'll have a fucking great time.
100%. And then you'll find yourself wanting to, like, I want to make a cop who talks like myself, but is completely different. So it's like you can create like an extra challenge for yourself too.
Yep. And also not saying yes to everything. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, cool. Everyone, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Thanks, Jazz, for coming. Thank you, Dro. Thank you, Little P. Thank you, Castello. And I am going to continue streaming tonight. And everyone's welcome to stay, but the podcast is going to be ending now. And I'm going to upload it onto YouTube. It's going to be stored here on the Twitch. And I'm going to upload or provide links to that in the Golden Gambits podcast channel. So, and anybody who hasn't joined the Discord, join the Discord, get involved, and the more people we get in here,
want to see more clips, more interaction for sure.
Yes, the more people we get in here, the funner this is going to be, honestly. So
yeah, I mean, we can make a whole episode out of just watching people's clips.
Literally, yeah. And this week's, I knew it was going to run over. I didn't realize it was going to run over this long. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But thank you, everyone, for coming out, and I will talk to you guys later.
Thank you, guys. Bye.